What a project to get set up in this spot that I'm in right now. You can probably hear the stream behind me. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. I'm so grateful that everyone is here, you're watching. I appreciate you. Please let me know a little bit about you in the comments below. If you love the video, subscribe and share. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if it does nothing for you, that's fine too. Thank you for everyone who's reached out to me personally. It means so much, and it really kind of drives me to keep going and to keep making these videos. I don't know what that is. So today I'm going to talk about exploring within. So Seth exploring, explore within. And Seth exploring, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm out everywhere exploring all these different places. I am exploring within myself, getting to know who I am more as a person and teaching other people to do the same, because without knowing who we are, there's no way for us to truly grow. So I'm going to talk about explore within, what that means for me, what I've learned. So exploring within, I mean, it's a lifetime journey, it's a lifetime process, and it's something that if we stop doing, we stop growing. It's as simple as that. If we stop trying to understand ourselves better, we stop growing. And you know, sure, we can still see happiness and we can still enjoy things, but we kind of sell ourselves short. Sometimes we just get comfortable, we think we have it all figured out, we're just okay with how things are, and that's okay too. But there's a lot of us, they want to grow, they want more out of their lives. Sometimes they feel unfulfilled, and maybe this is you. Maybe you feel unfulfilled, or you feel like you want more, or something's just missing, you know, like what's missing? And sometimes what's missing is as simple as just understanding ourselves better, knowing the things that make us happy, knowing the things that cause us stress, knowing the things that give us anxiety. And when we know at the foundation what is causing our different emotions, we're able to work on those emotions and make ourselves stronger for these situations. And there's ways that we can, you know, rewire our brains to be a little bit stronger and to really kind of help understand ourselves and to really change the way we look at things and the way we feel. So exploring within is understanding who we are at our foundation. And for some people, we thrive on this. We want to do this. We want to know who we are. And then for other people, you know, some of us, some of you maybe you don't even realize, but sometimes we're afraid to look within because we're afraid what we'll find out. And then there's that whole process of trying to, you know, to work through that. So exploring within to me is the most critical part of being human. There is so much that is thrown at us, you know, from social media, from news, from television shows, from, you know, billboards, and how we're supposed to look and how we're supposed to act. And from the time we're born, these ideologies become us. And when they become us, it's who we think we're meant to be. But sometimes these ideologies that we have, they don't really align with who we are as a person. And then that causes that friction or that disconnect, and we don't necessarily, you know, feel complete. So sometimes it's just as simple as maybe looking at something differently, changing our perspective, changing how we view the world, you know, changing things that we were taught throughout our whole lives. Water's done. So changing things, you know, how they've always been done throughout our lives, and just making a little minor adjustment here or there, and it can really impact everything that we know and everything that we are. So don't be afraid to explore within. You know, sometimes people hear exploring within and they're not really sure what to make of it. But you know, to explore within is just to better know yourself, just to know who you are and to know how you can grow. And when you have that understanding, this cup is really hot today for some reason. When you have that understanding of who you are, you know, you're gonna set yourself up for whether it's success, whatever that looks like for you, happiness. This could be tricky, and you know, you don't want to just kind of jump right in and, you know, doing it by yourself. Sometimes you can do it by yourself, and for some of you it's going to work great. Take some time each day, reflect, and think about the things that make you happy. You know, take out a pen and paper and label emotions. So whatever those emotions that are most common in your life. So whether it's happiness, sadness, anxiety, tension, and then list underneath in each one of those columns what those things are that bring this emotion for you. And once you have an understanding, and this is steaming up my lens, once you have an understanding of what those things are, once you know what those things are, you're going to be able to work through them. I don't recommend you do it all at once. Make your lists, and then you pull something off that list. Maybe you're stressed out because of your job. Now, sometimes this is an easy fix, and sometimes it's a little bit more of a challenging fix. But either way, you have a choice to fix it. You have a choice to change your job. You have a choice to do something different. And it may take you a year to see that change, but at least if you start working on it now, in a year you can make that change, and then for the next 10, 20, 30, 50 years of your life, you can enjoy it without that stress that you listed. So it's important to identify these stressors and work through them one at a time. You can also work with someone. There's a lot of good coaches available. It's what I do. I've worked with people my whole life, so you just want to find someone who resonates with you, who you share that same vibe with. The only person you owe something to is yourself. Find someone to hold you accountable. It could be a friend even. So if you have a really close friend who wants to work through something, you want to make sure it's someone who's dependable. And just invest in yourself. Find a way to be happy now by finding the things that don't keep you balanced. And when you find what's throwing your balance off, you're going to change the outcome of your life, and this is going to set up other things that are going to happen. So you're going to, from making one change, you can go down a completely different path and have 6 different things happen in your life that maybe wouldn't have happened previously. I ask you to be patient, but I ask you to try, because if you try and you can make a difference or change something that makes you feel better, at the end of the day, I feel really good about that, because maybe you heard something I said, or maybe I influenced a thought. And my goal at the end of the day is to live the most fulfilled life that I can, but to do it selflessly and also help others around me do the same thing. So I want everyone to feel joy. I want everyone to hold on to hope when they're feeling down. I want everyone to experience what life can be at its absolute greatest points. And I also want everyone to understand that even at its lowest points, they're temporary, we can work through them, we'll get through them, and that we can see real change. The stronger and better that you are, the happier and stronger that the people around you can be. But you gotta be willing to put in the work. You gotta be willing to put in the effort, and you just have to be patient. It's better to be patient and struggle maybe through these things than to just kind of give up and throw it away, because then what happens is we throw our opportunity for growth away. And we want to grow in this life, we want to evolve, and we always want to be able to look back at the end of our lives and feel really good. So to wrap up, explore within, know yourself better. I mean, that's it. Just know yourself better. And even if right now you hear that message and you say to yourself, I already know myself really well. No one is fully understood at this very moment. There's always more for us to learn. So we may know a lot right now, and we've grown a lot, and we've grown through a lot, or we've been through a lot, but there's so much opportunity for us to grow, for us to thrive, and for us to just keep improving for ourselves and live a life that we can be proud of, live a life that we're happy about. I just want to thank you for watching. Again, if you like the video, give a thumbs up. If you love it, definitely share. It helps, it goes a long way. And subscribe so you can keep up to date with these. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. Thank you, and we'll talk next time.